Okay, so chapter 17 really dug into emotions and respect versus journalism. It started off by stating that sometimes journalists have to report the ugliest sides of life, which honestly set the tone for the pretty heavy chapter. So basically, there was a video of a fatal car accident involving a 19-year-old girl, another vehicle, and a drunk driver. This accident happened in El Paso, Texas, where a girl and another vehicle were stopped at a red light at an intersection when suddenly another car came from the left side of behind the vehicles and smashed into them both, which pushed the 19-year-old girl's car into the intersections. She was life-flighted to a hospital but died later that day. The man who hit the cars and killed the girl had a blood alcohol level 3 times the legal limit. He was a soldier who had just returned from Iraq 10 days before the incident. While in court, his lawyer stated that he was experiencing undiagnosed PTSD and the incident was caused by a flashback. In court, over a year and a half later, the video was released and a news reporter, Raymond Herrera, captured the video through a window in the courtroom. After the trial, the father of the deceased girl approached the reporters that were outside and asked them that, if all possible, they would refrain from using the video. It was said to be a very civil conversation, and it left a lot to think about on Herrera's mind. Herrera presented the video to his editor and announced the father's request, which was denied, and the video was aired later that day. The following day, the father of the girl didn't really seem upset, and he even greeted the reporters, which made Herrera not feel bad about his decision to air the video, and he'd wished he'd aired it sooner due to competition. I think that it was well said that people affected by tragedy bear their pain bravely but are reluctant to share that publicly. I would definitely lean more towards not sharing someone's last moments on earth publicly. However, I also don't think I was really made for journalism in that aspect, so I think that it has a lot to do with respect, but also accuracy. To me, the way that the reporter handled it, once it was aired, giving warning to the viewers of the content that was about to be shown and allowing them the option to opt out of watching that, was really respectful and admirable. However, I think that his editor could have been a little less harsh when stating that the family doesn't have to watch the news if it airs it. I mean, I understand his point of view, but at the same time, I think that respect for a grieving family and friends really comes into play for me. But as I said before, I'm definitely not built for journalism, and I think that in the end it was probably beneficial that they released the video for them. And I think that it was good that they kind of gave viewers the option to opt out, which was respectful towards the family if they were watching.